This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we're working on the Gaggenau dishwasher that needs a new controller. Here's a picture of the controller. We know this is the case because it's taking forever for the machine to do the dishes, hours and hours and hours, because it's never heating up enough for it to clean the dishes. This is caused by a bad soldering joint on the circuit board for the heater relay. And the way to fix it is just to put in a new controller. So first thing, I want to make sure we unplug for safety's sake. So we'll be working with the electronics. Next thing, we open up the door. We're going to be removing these side screws using a Torx 15. And then we can get off that front panel. Just slides down once you take out the screws. Put that off to the side. And next thing we want to do is open the door back up so we can remove the screws, also Torx 15, that are holding on the console. So there's ones on the perimeter and then there's two on the sides here. So unscrew those, and now here's the wiring from the new one that's ready to get put in. We still need to take off the old one. So to get the control off, we have to first put a plastic tab there. So we're just going to push up on that tab. We'll use a standard head screwdriver, or we can use a little tool to reach in there, loosen up that one. This tab here, on in there, we can see three tabs, one at each end, one in the middle. On those tabs, use a screwdriver or something, push in to release those tabs, and then once they're released, we can pull this out away. Let's see, we still got to release one more here. So it fell out, but now the old one, there we go. The old one just comes out. The new one is going to go in. We've already got the wires hooked up, and we're going to have this end go in first and then just click it in. Okay, so I just put in the bottom part here, near where my thumb is. Now I'll push in the top. Okay, so we make sure it's on tightly. Just putting these last screws in. So we put in this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and they're the ones that hold the console on. We're using Torx 15. Just keep those in there tight. Okay, we got it. Now we're going to close the door and lock it. Got our console on, and now we have to make sure we put on these plastic spacers, and they just push the door away. That's all they're doing, and we can see how they just wrap around this. Just click them in, make sure everything's in place, and now we can slide the panel back up into position, and we can open the door and put in all the screws. Okay, we got all the screws back in, and now we're going to close it up and test out the new controller. So we have it switch to ARN, normal, the 90-minute timer. We hear the drain going, and next up we should hear the water pour in. Now we can hear the water. It's filling up. Counting down the minutes. Hear the circulation motor kick in, and it's still filling. So it'll start moving the water around while it's filling. As it fills with more water, we'll hear it sloshing around, water hitting against the inside of the door. Sounds good. New controller's working well.